Welcome back to the Yaffee program. We're here once again on Newstalk 770 AM, 92.5 FM WVNN, making radio great again, bringing back the golden age of radio. What can I say? That is my job. I saw this from Reuters today. It says Trump vows the U.S. will retrieve the uranium from Iran. How? That is my question. We're not even bombing them again yet. Anyway, President Donald Trump vowed on Thursday that the U.S. will eventually recover Iran's stockpile of highly enriched uranium, despite comments from Iran that it will not hand over the material. He says, we'll get it. We don't need it. Well, actually, let me just play the cut for you, because President Trump spoke on this yesterday. Play a Trump cut 1 for me, Walker.
We don't need it. We don't want it. We'll probably destroy it after we get it, but we're not going to let them have it. We want it open. We want it free. We don't want tolls. It's international. It's an international waterway. They're not charging tolls.
So the first part of that, Trump was talking about the uranium. The second part of that, Trump was talking about the Strait of Hormuz, which he's right. We don't want to set a precedent where Iran starts tolling people. We had E.J. Antonio on it. E.J. Antoni is an economist with the Heritage Foundation. He joined me earlier this week. He was like, what's the big deal? It won't cost that much. Just let them toll it. But it's really the precedent. You want to give Iran that much power? Allow them to constantly use this as leverage against the West and us? I don't think it's a good idea. Now, Marco Rubio, Secretary of State, basically said the same thing. Play cut 1 of Rubio for me.
Iran is trying to create a tolling system. They're trying to convince Oman, by the way, to join them in this tolling system in an international waterway. There is not a country in the world that should accept that. I don't know of a country in the world that's in favor of it except Iran, but there's no country in the world that should accept it.
He's right, because once you do, it never ends. We're going to keep doing this. Has no one told Trump to call it the Strait of Trump? That's how you get Trump on board. I'm telling you. You tell Trump, look, call it the Strait of Trump, and then he'll really want to take it by force. Yeah, we're playing on Trump's ego, but I'm okay with that if it gets the job done. By the way, the other big news on the international front is the Trump administration did put forward an indictment against Raul Castro. Now, Marco Rubio also commented on that. Play Rubio cut 2.
The future of Cuba belongs to the people of Cuba in terms of how they're governed, what the system looks like, and so forth. But the national security threat, that's 100% something we're going to focus on because that's about America.
By the way, if I had to describe a Trump doctrine, I think that would be it. It's not so much about spreading democracy or something across the world. It's more of a focus on America's national interest and national security. But there's a lot of talk since this indictment. Are we going to do what we did with Maduro? I think it would be a lot tougher to do in Cuba than it was in Venezuela. But it's not really the goal here, I think. The goal is to pressure them to kick Castro out or to pressure Castro to kind of leave on his own, maybe go to Russia. Play Trump cut 2 because he talked about it as well.
It's a failed country. Everybody knows it. They don't have electricity. They don't have money. They don't have really anything. They don't have food. And we're going to help them along, and we're going to help them because number one, I want to help them.
Man, Cuba is such an example of what communism does to a country. I mean, it could be a beautiful, prosperous, successful country. And they destroyed it, at least economically. All right, the legendary Will Hampson joins me next on the Yaffee program. Stay with us.
The Yaffee program.
The Hammer Alley Podcast, an 80s flashback mockumentary.
Modestly speaking, in 1987, we knew Hammer Alley was better than Def Leppard, White Lion, Glass Tiger, John Cougar, and other artists named after Wildcats.
How did they go from top of the rock to rock bottom?
That band that won Battle of the Bands, Hammer Alley, is as current as a bowling alley. Have you been in one of those lately?
Hammer Alley.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
The United States Soccer Federation presents the U.S. Soccer Podcast.
My name is David Goss, and I'm joined by my co-host Megan Klinenberg.
And now we're giving people an inside look at the World Cup.
Time's ticking. I think you can feel the intensity. All the guys are wanting to really stake their claim, and they want to be on that World Cup roster. There's no doubt about it.
Hosting the World Cup on home soil comes with its pressures, but we're just really excited, just as the people are.
The U.S. Soccer Podcast, presented by Henco. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.